What is going on? Travis, bro, what are you doing?
Bullshit.
Holy shit, dude, I think he's lost it. Dude, what was all that? What are you doing? Where are you taking all this stuff?
When Kourtney Kardashian stepped into the spotlight with Travis Barker by her side, the entire world paused. For years, fans had known Kourtney Kardashian as the sister who preferred silence, privacy, and distance from Hollywood drama. But once Travis Barker entered the picture, that image shattered. Suddenly, the most private Kardashian was living out the loudest love story the family had ever seen. From the very beginning, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker gave fans a performance they couldn't look away from. Endless kisses on red carpets, public displays of affection at family dinners, dramatic trips across the world that seemed to happen overnight. The story of Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker looked like a fairy tale to people consumed by passion. Two lives colliding with intensity, but passion, especially when it's impulsive, always comes with consequences.
Why don't you show the little matcha station?
One of my favorite things is like this matcha station over here where I have everything: cinnamon, I have nutmeg, I have cacao. I can heat up tea really quick.
It didn't take long for Travis Barker to show the world just how impulsive he was. Within weeks of their romance, Travis Barker tattooed Kourtney Kardashian's name across his chest. Fans swooned. Critics raised eyebrows. Was this real love or reckless obsession? For Kourtney Kardashian, it was both flattering and alarming. She had spent years with Scott Disick, dealing with instability and public humiliation. Now she had Travis Barker, a man who didn't hesitate to declare his love in the boldest ways. But with that boldness came pressure, chaos, and a pace that even Kourtney Kardashian couldn't always control. Social media exploded. Every photo of Kourtney Kardashian on Travis Barker's lap, every kiss at a UFC fight, every Instagram post captioned with heart emojis made waves. Fans divided themselves into teams. Some cheered for Kourtney Kardashian, claiming she had finally found someone who cherished her. Others worried that Travis Barker's impulsive personality would consume her completely. Even within the Kardashian family, cracks started forming. No one voiced those cracks louder than Kim Kardashian. While Kourtney Kardashian basked in Travis Barker's love, Kim Kardashian rolled her eyes and made sarcastic comments on camera. "We get it. You're in love," she snapped. It wasn't just a sister being blunt, it was a sister questioning whether Kourtney Kardashian was losing herself. And when the Dolce and Gabbana feud exploded, the tension reached new heights. Fans remember the moment vividly. Just months after Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's grand Italian wedding, styled and sponsored by Dolce and Gabbana, Kim Kardashian announced her partnership with the same fashion house. To Kourtney Kardashian, it felt like betrayal. On camera, her rage was raw. "You stole my wedding," she screamed at Kim Kardashian. In that instant, family loyalty turned into a public battlefield. The feud between Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian wasn't about fashion, it was about identity. For Kourtney Kardashian, the wedding was more than an event. It was proof of her happiness, proof that she and Travis Barker had something worth celebrating. For Kim Kardashian, it was business as usual. The result, a fight that split the family on screen and split the fandom online. TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram all turned into battlegrounds. Hashtags like #Team Kourtney and #Team Kim trended worldwide. Meanwhile, Khloe Kardashian admitted she felt stuck in the middle. Kendall Jenner tried to quietly support Kourtney Kardashian without taking sides. Kylie Jenner leaned toward Kim Kardashian for business reasons. But no matter how divided the sisters became, Kourtney Kardashian never wavered. She stood by Travis Barker. Because here's the truth. Kourtney Kardashian had never looked happier, but she had never been more isolated. Her sisters whispered that Travis Barker's energy was too much. Her family doubted her decisions. Yet every time Travis Barker grabbed her hand in public, every time Travis Barker kissed her passionately in front of cameras, Kourtney Kardashian smiled. And that smile, for her, was worth the distance growing between her and her sisters. But happiness has its cost. The impulsiveness that once felt like a fairy tale slowly became a burden. Even Kourtney Kardashian admitted it herself. Travis Barker has a big heart, but sometimes he acts before thinking. And with that confession, fans realized what they had been watching wasn't just a love story, it was a test of boundaries. Could Kourtney Kardashian handle a man who lived life without pause? Could Travis Barker love without smothering? Every gesture, every kiss, every impulsive trip was another reminder that this wasn't just romance, it was obsession. And obsession, no matter how passionate, always walks a thin line. For the Kardashian empire, the love between Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker wasn't just personal, it was political. It cracked the sisterhood, it shifted the family's balance, and it forced fans to ask the question, is Travis Barker the love story Kourtney Kardashian always dreamed of? Or is he the very reason her family may never be the same again? By the time Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker walked down the aisle for the third time in Italy, the love story had already become a global spectacle. Fans didn't just see a wedding, they saw a statement, a gothic fairy tale, Dolce and Gabbana gowns, and an entire Italian villa transformed into a Travis shrine. For Kourtney Kardashian, it was the ultimate proof that she had found her happily ever after. For Travis Barker, it was yet another chance to declare his devotion in the loudest way possible. But behind the beauty of that wedding, a storm was building. The Dolce and Gabbana feud ripped the family apart. To Kourtney Kardashian, her Italian wedding was sacred, a once-in-a-lifetime celebration of her love with Travis Barker. When Kim Kardashian partnered with the same fashion house just months later, Kourtney Kardashian saw it as betrayal. And when the argument exploded on the Kardashians, the world saw raw pain. "You stole my wedding," Kourtney Kardashian screamed, while Kim Kardashian fired back with icy precision. "It's business. Get over it." The cameras caught what fans had suspected for months. The Kardashian sisterhood was fractured, and at the center of it all was Travis Barker. His love for Kourtney Kardashian was intense, impulsive, overwhelming, and it made her feel chosen. But for her sisters, that same impulsiveness was destabilizing. Khloe Kardashian, trying to play peacemaker, admitted that the family was walking on eggshells. Kendall Jenner quietly confessed she didn't understand the intensity of Kourtney Kardashian's relationship. Kylie Jenner chose silence, but insiders claimed she leaned toward Kim Kardashian, and fans couldn't look away. Online battle lines were drawn. Hashtag Team Kourtney flooded TikTok and Twitter with posts praising Kourtney Kardashian for finally standing up to her family and choosing love. "At least Travis Barker is impulsive about love, not money," one fan wrote. Others accused Kourtney Kardashian of being blinded by romance, insisting that Kim Kardashian was simply protecting the family brand. The fight wasn't just a storyline anymore, it was a cultural war. And then came the shadow of Scott Disick. Even though Scott Disick wasn't directly involved, fans dragged him into the conversation. Memes compared Scott Disick's reckless immaturity to Travis Barker's obsessive devotion. Some said Kourtney Kardashian had upgraded. Others joked that Scott Disick was watching his ex finally live out the love story he never gave her. But for Kourtney Kardashian, the comparison only highlighted the contrast. She had left behind a man who constantly disrespected her, for a man who never stopped proving his love. Still, the whispers didn't fade. Even in moments of honesty, Kourtney Kardashian admitted that life with Travis Barker could feel overwhelming. "Travis Barker has a big heart, but sometimes he acts before thinking," she confessed on camera. That confession hit differently, because while fans adored the fairy tale, the truth was harder. Passion can suffocate, and intensity can fracture bonds. Inside the family, the feud dragged on. On one side stood Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker, united in their bubble of PDA tattoos and endless declarations of love. On the other side stood Kim Kardashian, armed with strategy, branding, and business. And stuck in the middle was the rest of the family, torn between loyalty to the brand and loyalty to happiness. For Kourtney Kardashian, the choice was simple. She would stand by Travis Barker, but that choice came at a cost: distance from her sisters, cracks in the empire, and a family that no longer moved as one. Fans dissected everything. YouTube channels broke down each episode frame by frame. TikTok creators reenacted the Dolce feud with exaggerated voices. Twitter turned their fight into memes about betrayal and loyalty. For the audience, it was entertainment. For Kourtney Kardashian, it was her life. And for Travis Barker, it was proof that his impulsive love had consequences far beyond their relationship. Because here's the truth. Every impulsive act from Travis Barker, every tattoo, every PDA moment, every surprise wedding wasn't just about love. It was about identity. With each gesture, Kourtney Kardashian was pulled further away from the sister she had been, and deeper into the woman she was becoming. And while fans loved the transformation, the Kardashians themselves questioned whether Kourtney Kardashian had lost balance. Yet through all the chaos, one thing remained unshaken: Kourtney Kardashian's devotion to Travis Barker. No matter how many fights erupted, no matter how many times Kim Kardashian rolled her eyes, no matter how divided the family became, Kourtney Kardashian chose love. And that choice, whether reckless or romantic, has already rewritten the history of the Kardashian family. So the question now isn't just about Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's love. It's bigger. Can the Kardashian sisterhood survive this? Or will Travis Barker's impulsive, all-or-nothing devotion become the wedge that permanently splits them apart? Because in the Kardashian world, love isn't just love, it's a brand. It's a battle, it's a storyline. And right now, the storyline of Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker is the one everyone is watching.